McIntyre, the old law guy, helping seniors protect their assets and legacies. And that, I've been an attorney for, I guess, graduated from law school in 2005. And then was married to this beautiful lady in 2000.
No.
1999. That's what I said, 1999. We've been.
99.
That's a joke.
Oops.
That's a joke. That's a total joke. We've been married like 25,000 years. No, 16 years.
16.
Yes, quite a while.
Yes.
This is my wife, Stephanie. Stephanie, you want to introduce yourself? We were trying to use Meerkat, and Meerkat cut out on us. So, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm Stephanie McIntyre.
What's your history, Stephanie?
My history? I'm a stay-at-home mom to 6 kids, and I'm married to this guy, and worked in his office for a number of years until I had too many in diapers.
But we were married before I had an office. Right?
Yes. We were married long before you were an attorney.
Yes.
Yes.
Back in the
Navy days.
the dirty days when I was in the Navy, right?
Yes.
I was a dirty dog.
Yes.
Say a salty dog.
Yes.
So yeah, Steph and I have known each other for a heck of a long time, since we were both kids, I think. And
I was a kid. You're a lot older than me. So.
oh yeah, I'm so much older than you.
Not really.
So it's Saturday afternoon. We're going to be coming at you with a new Speaker of the House every week at 3 o'clock on Saturdays. And during that time, we'll talk about issues relevant to professionals, to families, to couples, and to attorneys. Being an attorney and a professional in any field, I'm sure, it can be a struggle and be very stressful. But we're going to target specific issues. The title of the show today is Turning the Litigator into the Mediator. You came up with that title.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure what that means. I think I know what it means. I'm not so much the litigator anymore, but I used to be a litigator.
Right.
A lot. I do some probate litigation nowadays.
Right.
And fighting with other attorneys.
Yes.
But, it doesn't matter if you're the husband with a wife or a wife with a husband and you're a professional. Maybe you're both professionals. Could you imagine if both of us had professional jobs and we were both going in different directions?
Not with our family.
Not
without a huge, we
right,
just have to have staff.
Yeah, we'd have to have staff.
Or no one would ever be fed or dressed or have what they needed and be where they needed to be at the right time.
Stephanie's the Speaker of the House, by the way. I wanted to call the show. I wanted to call the show The Lawyer's Wife, but Steph wanted to call it Speaker of the House. Take credit for it, man. You came up with the name, didn't you? I think that's a great title.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's an absolutely great title.
Thank you.
So, we have 6 children. Isn't it 6? Don't we have 6 now?
Yes.
Okay. Are they all? They're all mine.
They're all yours.
Okay, pretty sure.
What a sweet, sweet question.
I love all our kids. I love them all to death, and I really do. That's what I've been running around doing this afternoon, is taking Tucker to karate, trying to print out stuff for our 15-year-old's project he's doing at the office. And Tucker's 11. Can you name all our kids? That's a feat.
Sure.
Jordan and Tucker are 15 and 11, then 4
Yes.
girls. Those are the 2
Yes.
boys, then 4 girls.
Mm-hmm. There.
Savannah's 8,
8.
Madison's 6, Alex
Madison's
5, Alex is 4,
Yes.
and Kate is 22 months.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, pretty good. I know most of the birthdays too. She was a Christmas baby, absolutely.
Just days before.
So, I'm Greg McIntyre. I was in the Navy, from 96 to 2000. Went to program computers in the research training part for a few years because I always knew how to do that. Loved to problem solve. And then went on to fulfill my dream of going to law school from 2002 to 2005 at Campbell University in Louise Creek, North Carolina. The law school is now headquartered in Raleigh, which is awesome. I was there last weekend.
Very nice.
And enjoyed that. Did my MBA there as well. And started doing all kind of practicing door law. Man, I went really hard for a long time. I'm still going hard.
Yes.
But it is, worked for other attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
Then started our own firm in what, 2009, 2010?
End of 2008.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, end of 2008.
Savannah was born in 2007, and she was about 18 months when you started your own firm. Initially, by yourself.
Those are some pretty nice shoes. Show off the shoes.
Why am I showing my shoes?
Those are cool, man.
They're fun.
Is that what the Speaker of the House wears around the house?
No.
Huh?
No.
You just dressed up for the show? Or to go out tonight?
To go out tonight.
I got a babysitter tonight to go out. Where are we going?
I don't know. Somewhere nice. Somewhere where we can have a nice meal that I don't have to cook.
McDonald's.
No.
Alright, so everybody has life, everybody has issues. Lawyers in particular have a lot of issues though, that they deal with that other professions don't. I'm just gonna tell you. I went really hard for a long time and fighting in court and fighting, also doing a lot of wills and trusts in the office, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You did a great job handling kids, having kids, and helping me work in the office.
Yes.
So I was a hard driving litigator for a long time. Do what?
I said, and sometimes all of the above at the same time.
I miss having you in the office.
Do you miss having a baby in the office?
I miss having you in the office for a number of reasons.
Really?
Yes.
It was nice.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
You loved it, but you hated it.
It's hard to manage a job and a family. A family of our size. How about that?
Okay.
When you started out, we had 3.
You pretty much had kids in the office. Like you'd work up until you had the kid, and then whatever child it was, and then come back to work the next day.
With all of them, I was at work the day before.
And then how long until you came back to work?
I had Alex on a Friday morning, and I was back Monday morning with her. Kate, no, I'm wrong. I didn't work with Kate. Madison I had on she was born right before Christmas. I had her on a Thursday, I think. And I was back the following Monday.
That's pretty unreal.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I might have been a bit of a mess for a few days, but I was there.
Like hanging out with the baby at the front desk,
Mm-hmm.
greeting people as they walk in.
Yes.
But it's kind of what you have to do though.
Sure.
Because
when you have your own business and you're starting from the ground up.
Starting from scratch, starting from the ground up.
Right.
It's unreal.
Do what you have to do.
I just got a lot more respect for you because I remember all that stuff.
Oh.
I'm serious. That's awesome.
Thanks.
It really is awesome.
Thanks.
And I miss having you in the office because I could love on you a little bit every once in a while. You'd always wear. That's what made me think about that was those heels. You'd wear the. Well, I mean, you just give you a little kiss and a hug or whatever, And you'd wear those heels in the office, not those, but whatever you were wearing that day.
Right.
Dress up all nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah. You can only do that if you have your wife in the office. But I miss you, dude. You coming back?
2020.
2020, you'll be back in 2020? Alright, you come in every once in a while and do a few things.
Sure.
We got plenty of people there now, though. You can always have them.
I think with 4 in school.
4 kids?
The homework.
Yeah.
And the afternoons of dance and karate and all the different things they do. It's kind of need mom at home.
Or dad, depending on the relationship, I guess, right?
Yes, but in our situation.
I'm trying to be politically correct.
Mom,
yes. All right.
Yeah. No, there's lots of awesome stay-at-home dads.
I mean, you could be a stay-at-home dad. I could be a stay-at-home dad. You think I could be a good stay-at-home dad?
You wouldn't stay at home.
What do you mean?
You would be in your car on the go, dad. You don't sit around. Not that I sit around.
I gotta have something to do. So you're saying you just sit around all day?
You're not a homebody.
You sit around all day?
No, definitely not. Not unless sitting and folding laundry.
You don't do my laundry.
No, I don't.
I do my own laundry.
That's your choice, though.
I do my own daggone laundry.
That's a sore spot in our house.
Because I want it back, like within a month.
Whatever.
I get back within the 4 to 6 week
Please.
time it
Laundry
takes.
for 8 people.
I could order new clothes from China and
ridiculous.
mail it snail mail
No,
faster than.
no. You like to wear the same outfit over and over and over.
Do I?
Yes. And that's why you're upset if I finally wash something.
Alright, but I removed that friction. I do it
You
myself.
did. You did.
Actually, yeah, I take it to somebody else.
So you do not do it yourself.
Somebody else does. But yeah, but I get it done. Done. I took care of the problem.
Yes.
I removed the problem.
But laundry for 8 people is like the never-ending story. It's the never-ending laundry.
We need like a commercial wash and dry.
Yeah.
I like the
Whatever goes
laundromat.
in, you
I like the
still have to
laundromat.
take
I'm a
it
huge fan.
outside.
Alright,
It's
so
fun too.
you don't need a washer and dryer in your house. Period.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Because you're gonna get it done quicker if you go to the laundromat. You can use all the washer and dryers at one time. 2 hours max. Plus you can do work.
No, not with the family.
Or you go
Eight.
play a board game with a kid. That's what you go play
Like
with
3 hours and $40, which is nuts with the amount of laundry we have.
If you go a little crazy, you can slip 20 to the lady working at the front or the guy working at the front, and they'll come help you fold your laundry up.
Now
Bring it back
up
home.
like that. I don't get like that.
Anyway, I'm a big fan of the laundromat, but Stephanie says no to the laundromat.
No.
So now I take mine over there and just give it to them, and they do it for X number of dollars and fold it for them. Great. If you got a laundromat in the neighborhood, trust me, cuts down time. That's the thing with me. It's like my time, right? My time's very valuable. My time's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I want my stuff where I want it. Can I be demanding? I can be demanding, I guess. Yeah?
Yes.
I can?
Yes.
I'm a teddy bear. I'm a sweetheart though.
Uh-huh.
You sound I'm gonna cry now. I think I am.
Mm.
So we're gonna talk about today turning the litigator into the mediator. But you came up with that title.
Right.
You know, I think you're talking about, what are you talking about? What are you talking about there? What's the Speaker of the House talking about? Turning the litigator into the mediator.
And basically that's talking about the way you handle confrontation.
Why didn't you like the name of the show, The Lawyer's Wife?
I don't know.
I wanted the name to be The Lawyer's Wife.
I'm a little, I don't know, shy maybe?
Okay. I don't know.
Not great at public speaking.
You're an attention hound.
No.
You used to dance all the time and do all your stuff, you know, like your ballet or whatever.
That's
Lyrical
different,
dance,
though. That's
jazz,
different.
tap, interpretive dance. I got like a butterfly or something.
It was a butterfly
Don't you have that on tape?
in Metamorphosis.
Yeah. So I mean, what's the difference in
I
that
don't even know what that
in
was.
an auditorium and speaking on camera?
You can't see anyone on stage because the stage lights are in your face. You can't see a song.
So I just need to get a light to put in your face.
Maybe.
I think you're doing a great job. So okay, what does turning the litigator into the mediator mean?
It just means that talking about the way you handle confrontations, instead of using your
I feel like we're in a therapy session.
lawyer skills, yeah, sure idea. Lawyer skills
I
to
love
win
lawyers.
and to find
Right. Do you think they're lawyer skills?
effective defenses,
Effective offenses
defenses.
and defense
Yes.
and or defense.
Effective defenses.
Defenses, okay.
You learn to work with the other person
Mm-hmm.
and to mediate the problem,
Mm-hmm.
not to just win.
Mm-hmm.
Are you holding your tongue?
I am, yeah. So
Go ahead.
no,
Please.
I found myself repeating everything. I don't interrupt you.
I'm repeating everything.
No, I was repeating what you were
Oh.
saying. I was trying to get myself to stop. It's your show, Speaker of the House.
Ooh, bro.
So okay,
No,
so
you're-
stop. Do you think I was that way before I was an attorney though?
Yes. I think you were born an attorney.
I think I was hatched as an attorney.
Yes. I think that you were born, argumentative.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to phase me.
Wow.
Get it out, man.
I
Don't pick and choose your words
know.
carefully.
No,
Just
I am.
say whatever comes out.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I can't think of what I want to say effectively.
I think you do a great job.
Thank you.
And you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
So, we got about 14 minutes left, so 30 minutes show, okay? Can I respond? May I respond?
Please.
Okay.
Please do.
So, yes, I think that I had the innate sense of that before law school.
Right.
In fact, if you go to law school, it's really nothing about arguing, in my opinion.
Let's not say.
It is absolutely nothing. I think that's a personality. I think, well, I mean, the confrontation or the type A personality, whatever it is, not just confrontation, but assertiveness, asserting your point of view, I think is a type of personality. But you can have talent at it too, okay? I think you can learn it to a certain extent, just in a courtroom or business or whatever else, you can learn it to a certain extent, but also at some point, like you can learn to shoot a basketball, maybe. You can learn to shoot. But to dunk like Michael Jordan takes a lot of talent, right?
Yeah.
So I think gifts and talent come into it as well. And that could be a combination of things. But bringing that home can be toxic. Toxic as hell. Did I say hell? Can we say hell on our show? Do we have a rule of like authentic words? Can I curse on our show?
No.
No?
No.
Does that bother you when I curse? No,
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean,
I curse too much. I think sometimes. Not that bad, but
you're a dirty sailor.
I'm a dirty sailor. I am a dirty sailor. So anyway, yeah, it can be toxic when you bring it home. Because, I mean, you know, who wants to like argue with the person that you live with all the time or that they live with all the time? So, do you feel like that's what you do all the time or in the past have done? Just argue with me all the time? Or I'm like, just want to argue about everything? I don't know. You tell me.
do like to argue.
You think I enjoy it?
Yes.
Who enjoys arguing, Stephanie?
You.
Huh?
You?
I do? Yeah, I mean, it's put food on the table for a while.
True. True.
You know?
Right.
But do you think that I've gotten better
Yes.
throughout our marriage?
Yes.
So I think that's one thing too. I mean, I think attorneys are mostly, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, the majority, and many professionals, okay, are type A personalities, are extroverted, think that because they can argue or want to argue, they should go to law school. Okay, I think a lot of people have that misconception. And I think that's the wrong answer and the wrong misconception. Just because you think you can argue or talk it out on the talk show or at home with your boyfriends or girlfriends doesn't mean that you're going to be good in a courtroom. In fact, you may just make everybody mad.
Right.
And part of it when you're in a courtroom is, you know, it's politics. You need to have the judge on your side or the jury or whoever it is. Now, there's a sense of controlling a courtroom, if that's your environment, or the mediation or litigation, whatever it is. And you need to have command of that. And trust me, everybody in a room knows who's in charge. And it's up for grabs. I think it's up for grabs between the judge, the prosecutor, if it's a criminal case, or the defense attorney.
Right.
And it depends on who has the most knowledge and asserts that knowledge and authority in the courtroom. What do you think about that? Have you ever come to watch me try a case?
Yes.
Or observed anything before?
Yes, and it is awesome.
What's awesome?
I love sitting in criminal trials.
You do?
Yes.
Love criminal trials?
Yes.
That's kind of weird.
Is it?
I don't know. I mean, is
I
it?
think the whole process is just really intriguing. I mean, there are parts that aren't. There are parts that are super boring, but
Not like you see on TV?
no, it's a lot longer and more drawn out, and you may have 100 questions about evidence that are just really boring, but the whole process is really fascinating, and it is exciting to watch. It's just exciting, and then,
Who makes it exciting? What makes it exciting?
oh, I like to watch you, because you're feisty.
You do? Are you being serious or
No,
you just...
I'm being very serious.
Okay. Why do you like to watch me?
I just want to see what you're going to say next.
Why? I mean,
Because you're very out of the box.
as a thinker or...
As a thinker,
Right.
yes. You are entertaining.
See, that's the difference. You'll hear the prosecutors and other people tell the jury, look, this is not how it is on TV. This is not, or, you know, it's not Law and Order. It's not drama. Do I watch Law and Order or any TV shows like that?
No.
No, I can't. I just don't do it. I can't stand it. But probably never watched a full episode of Law and Order. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't have time. I don't watch hardly any TV. What a jury does, in my opinion, and I think it's a pretty good opinion because I won a few jury cases before. The jury does want to see exactly what they see on Law and Order or Perry Mason or something like that. They want to see that. I mean, dude, if you're just sitting there about to fall asleep the entire time, 8 hours a day, getting paid $10 a day for a multiple day trial. I mean,
You get more than $10 a day.
I don't know. Do you get more than $10 a day? I don't think you get much.
It's not much.
I think you want a little entertainment. I think you want to see somebody act like a freaking lawyer.
I was called to jury duty, although I didn't have to serve because obvious reasons, but I got a $13 and $14 check. Random.
Gotcha. So, you like watching criminal trials. That's not what I do anymore.
Right.
I'm an elder law attorney.
Right.
And that's all I do.
It's a lot different.
But it's the same legal strategy, I think. I think legal strategy is legal strategy. Problem solving is problem solving.
Right.
In my opinion. But it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of stress in both places. So how do I deal with, effectively, how do we deal with unplugging me when I come home so I don't act like you're an adversary and I don't try to argue with you strategically on points?
You just have to unwind.
What's that?
You have to unwind. You have to focus on other things, which leads me, I may need to run out for 1 second and focus on what's going on upstairs.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You gonna go check? She's gonna go check. I hear a melee going on upstairs. So essentially, what Stef's talking about is not being at each other's throats all the time. I'm gonna tell you when she's out of the room, like, yeah, bringing the day home with me was a big deal. Always has been. I still try not to do that, but I'm better at it now than I used to be. But bringing work home, I don't mean don't bring physically work home. I mean get it out of your mind and out of your system before you plug into your spouse and your kids at home. Because they don't need that crap. They don't need the drama that you experience all day. And you're worn out, you're pissed off maybe. They don't need that. They aren't used to that. Most of the planet Earth is not used to dealing with the crap that lawyers deal with, the conflict, all day. But most people just, they want to come home and unwind and watch some TV and have dinner and hang out with their spouse maybe or their family. And that's just not exactly the way lawyers are built. For me, it was just hard to unplug and hard to leave it. I don't know. Exercise for me is probably one of the number one things. I work all the time. I think work-life balance is bullshit, okay? I'm gonna tell you. I think it's crap. Work-life balance, I don't even know what that means. I work all the time. I'm working now. It's a Saturday afternoon. But working on cases, planning, growing, taking care of the family. I'm extremely driven to take care of my family, to take care of my wife, to take care of the house, home, to make sure the kids. Oh, it gave me a chance to say some things after you're out of the room. I was saying that work-life balance, I don't really do that, but that I work it into where I set times now, and I'm taking the impetus to do this. I've found babysitters, because you're so busy with the kids all the time. I was talking about maybe ways to not bring the work home, to engage in those arguments or do that at home.
Right.
I get a babysitter almost every Saturday night at home. Don't I?
Yes.
Well, I've got one tonight. Supposed to be here at 5:30. In an hour and a half.
Yay.
5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I usually try to plan a nice night out so that my sweetheart, my sweet thing, look at this fine lady right here. She is freaking amazing. Looks amazing after 6 kids. Just, you look better than you did before you had them. I'm serious. You're amazing. Absolutely amazing. And she was talking trash to me. We were fighting before we went on camera.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she was going to dog me in a 5K, which is probably one of the most far-fetched fictional things that anybody could ever say on planet Earth.
I think I was responding to your comments of you never go to the gym.
Yeah.
I went twice this week.
You went twice to CrossFit this week.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Ooh, most husbands would probably get punched in the face if they told their wife they should go to the gym.
Yeah, probably.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Is that how I am about it though? I'm not that way about it. Because you said that out of context though. It's
Okay,
not like I'm saying you gotta go to the gym.
You say go to the gym to get your exercise in and to be healthy, not because you're getting cut out.
Sorry, we had to cut out there.
That's it.
I was saying that I thought that working out was a big way to unplug from me. And
Yes.
In fact, I can tell
Yes.
a difference in my stress level
Sure.
every day that I don't work out. It's ridiculous.
Working out, taking time to have dinner with the family. Almost every
Oh, that's
night.
another thing.
Almost
But
every night.
That's one of my big. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I do some good here.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of my big deals is I always heard a family that eats together stays together. I just think that's a lot of truth. There's a lot of
Right.
truth. And it's not just eating together. I think it's just doing stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
All coming together at one point in the day, no matter how crazy your lives are. We say the blessing, if that's your thing. We say the blessing, and what else? We
No TV. Oh.
is that your alarm? So we
No
say
TV.
no TV.
In
Cut
the
it out.
dining room, at the table.
I'll put on some classical music sometime or something like that.
Sometimes, not
To hang out.
always, but yeah.
But we talk about our day a lot and
Mm-hmm.
get everything on the table and all get on the same page. Sometimes it's hard for me not to bring the work home. Oh, and talk.
Sometimes it's stressful with an almost 2-year-old throwing food.
That's true. That's true.
Or the, I don't like this. I don't like this, Mom.
So, even today, trying to do this show has been nuts at home. But I think
don't
we
know
need
if
to
you
do
can
it here.
hear the
Because we got World War III going up in the
at it
upper room.
upstairs over what movie's on.
Yeah, trying to argue with the movie. And,
They
People
can't go
calling
outside
in.
and play 'cause it's pouring rain.
yeah, we got to figure that out. But technical difficulties. But I think the key is just to do it. Plus, you have to love each other. At the end of the day, you got to love each other.
Right.
But love ain't easy. I think you got to have commitment. I'm serious. Loving easy.
Well, thanks.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Oh,
No,
no.
but it's I think it's just making sure you check in with the spouse. Take him or her out at least once a week. Get away from the kids, man. Remember, before you had them, okay? That's what it is for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is hard, because I think you lose yourself in taking care of kids and family and everything else. That's why everybody gets divorced
You're
now.
making being a parent sound like a bad thing.
No, because they don't remember it. I don't know. Being a parent's one of the best things on planet Earth.
Right.
I love being a dad. But sometimes I want to get out of town for a night.
Right.
At least every week.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And do something else.
Right.
And remember each other.
It's important.
It's very important. So I think the key is to turn off the litigator when you come home. Hang out, have dinner, break away from the kids at least once a week, and put the other person first. Try to. It's hard with all the competing interests.
Sure.
For me, sometimes.
Right.
And I'm guilty of that. Do you think fighting is part of it? Do we fight every once in a while?
Never.
Why are you laughing?
Never.
Why are you laughing, girl? Sort of. Do we? Do we? Seriously?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, you get mad at me?
No, I'm like the most mellow, easiest.
Are you
to live
serious?
with
You're gonna
person
tell?
ever.
That's part of the
Ever.
problem. Yeah, we got perfect stuff over here.
I'm not perfect,
I'm the
but
bad
I'm
guy.
very mellow.
You are pretty mellow,
Mhm.
but making up's fun.
You're gonna have to stop.
Well, we argue and make up,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I think, don't they say that couples that like don't fight like have a harder time staying together or something like that? And am I confusing that?
I think there's a study that says anything you want to hear. Like, there's probably a study that says if I eat this legal pad on the table, then I'm gonna live till I'm 100. People that eat legal pads
I actually
live longer.
I do eat legal pads.
People that eat bacon live to be 170. I think there's a study for, well, maybe not that.
Yeah, but I think that it's like the passion and the making up. It's just a real relationship. I think, that's just how relationships are.
Right.
Okay?
But
So all this new age mumbo jumbo crap about everybody just gets along all the time, that's not how it is.
because that's not real. When you have 8 people in one house, you don't
Yeah.
get along all the time. You can't, unless you're the Waltons
You just have to solve all your problems in really
or the
positive
Duggars, which
and constructive
that's
ways.
not real either. So
Just like I do.
they're not really getting along either. But
They're not perfect.
no,
Nobody's perfect.
no, they're not perfect.
I'm sure through the next 52 weeks or year of the show, you'll get to meet the kids. They're perfect. No, they're not. So anyway,
They're very cool though.
so what do you think? What do you think if you had to boil down the keys of living with an attorney or a hard-charging professional that works 25 hours a day? I do work a lot. I need to get more sleep. I'm happier when I get more sleep. I'm easier to deal with when I get more sleep, I think. Don't you? Don't you think so?
I say, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff.
That's it? Just don't sweat the small stuff? Who gets to determine what
Get your
small stuff
voice
is?
heard when it's important.
Ooh, that's another one.
Get your
Sometimes.
voice heard when it's important.
Do what?
And keep working on it. Don't give up.
Are you talking to the women and the men out there that are married to professionals and lawyers?
I'm talking to everybody. I'm
Get your
talking to
voice
people
heard?
who aren't. I'm talking to people who are doing whatever they want to do and they're not professionals.
And
I'm talking to everyone. Don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up.
So,
What is that?
the lawyer profession though is just riddled with divorces and stress and
It's
suicide
stressful.
and substance abuse and everything else, isn't it?
Well, you're just
We can tackle some of
conditioned.
those issues in later shows.
Just conditioned there. Law school is a beast. An absolute beast, and it's hard for the person doing it, and it's hard for the spouse, and are we still rolling?
Yeah.
It's hard for that person, especially when you're young, and as most people are in their early 20s, mid-20s, going through school. to realize the end goal,
I'm
let's
still my
say,
mid-20s girlfriend.
whatever, to realize that your spouse is busy, you're not going to see them, they don't really have a whole lot of time for you, but the end goal is
And when
to
they
be
are with
great,
it, they ain't thinking about you anyway because they're thinking about the
they
case they're working
can't,
on.
they just can't. There's just, it's hard on marriage, but you just have to realize that in the end, it's going to be a good thing.
In the end. I love you so much.
You know?
I do.
Yes,
I do. I always have and always will. I love being an attorney too.
Mm-hmm.
And being a business person.
Yes.
And that's the whole deal.
Right.
So I think that's what it is. Just do what you love and unplug, work out every single freaking day. That's what
give your body time to rest.
No, you get, I mean,
you
I'm not.
hurt yourself if you work out every single
I guess I did
day.
CrossFit. CrossFit on a scale of 1 to 10, intense workouts. You think CrossFit's pretty good?
Yes.
Where's it at? 1, 2, 2.
I mean, most days it's like
a 15, baby.
a 10.
Yeah.
But there are some days where it's like a 27.
Like yesterday, it was ridiculous. You missed it.
Yesterday?
Hey, didn't see you.
I didn't go
Didn't see you in the gym
yesterday.
yesterday. I can tell my wife that she didn't make it to the gym yesterday because number 1, she knows I love her. Number 2, she's a beast. Look at that. Look at them guns. Number 2, she's a beast, and in the gym. And
You
number
know, I
3,
bring a whole gaggle of children along too.
you know what made
and
me?
It's not always
Oh,
easy.
we bring them anyway. That's another good point. That's another whole show.
Right.
Do you leave the kids at home and try to give a shit? Excuse me. What everybody else thinks, or do you drag them along? Do you bring them along?
Just pick and choose according to the situation, I think.
I don't. I say
You
bring them
don't.
along.
You take them everywhere.
I don't care. I'll bring them in. This is me. If you don't like me, it's your problem. But yeah, you should bring the CrossFit wherever. They'll just sit over there and play on the boxes. Or color the boxes. Color the
boxes with markers.
And
Pretty sure they owe them a few boxes.
yeah, and markers. I bought them anything with markers.
Did you? That's
CrossFit,
awesome.
yeah. And then, but she knows I love her. We do things together. Nothing made me happier this week. You know what made me really happy this week about working out and you?
What?
You said, I think you called me Thursday and you said, let's go at 5:45. I want to go together because I want to go at 4:45.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go at 5:45. I want to do it together because I want you to be my partner.
That's true.
Because it was a partner workout.
Mm-hmm.
That made me really happy. That made me very happy. Did you want to go to CrossFit when we started?
No.
I've been in there for how long? Months? I've been in there for months, haven't I?
I read all those studies that talked about how bad it was for
Did you want to start running before you started running?
I still don't like to run.
But you do every once in a while.
Yes.
Have you enjoyed doing 5Ks with me?
Yes.
I know you have. Because afterwards,
Then stop.
we'd go hang out and eat good food.
Stop it.
We would. We'd eat good food. I'm pretty sure one of our kids came
Stop.
after a 5K in Charlotte
None of that.
that night.
That's too much.
I'm just telling you.
But they don't want to hear
The
that.
hotel.
No.
It's part of your life. Anyway, so work out, communicate with the spouse, try to wind down, and big one for me, I'm going to tell you outright, is alcohol content. I just
Keep it down?
Yeah, keep it down.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
That's important.
the spouse of a professional needs to drink, but the professional doesn't need to drink that much. Why is that? Why do you think that is?
I just think that sometimes your productivity is less.
I don't have time for it. My liver's a lot smaller than it used to be.
Yes.
I used to get ashamed.
And that next day is
Next day, get up and go, but now I can't do that. In a second, Alex. All right, so those things in combination, spiritual life too. Spiritual life's a
Very
big deal.
important.
Find a spot to get real spiritual with your family. To get spiritual with your family. So if you can juggle all those, that seems like a lot of stuff to do. That's why marriage is not a piece of cake.
Right.
But I don't think, do you think it would be different to be a successful professional Not that I'm successful, because I don't think I am. I don't think I'm successful at all. In fact, I hope I never do, and I keep pushing to just grow and do more for the family and get better. But do you think, let's just say a hardworking profession, do you think it's different for that with a family or without? I'm answering the wrong question. I think
It's definitely different with a family.
You think so?
Sure. Your goals are different, your setup's different, your free time's different, it's just different.
I think that even if you were a single man or woman, you still have the same duties and obligations to yourself and your future family. And it's hard to keep yourself and your employer, okay? If you're working for another attorney or another business or whatever else, to show up clear-headed every day, ready to go.
Right.
And you can't do that if you're going out at night, in my opinion. I don't think you can do that. Even if you blow out Thursday nights, then Friday, you're just not at your best. And I want to be at my best every day when I come in. So I just don't have room for it in my life. Anyway, I love you. All right, that's the concluding show of. You didn't think we'd be able to do 30 minutes, did you? Thought it'd be. Once you get rolling on a topic, man, we could go for another 20. Let's end it now.
Okay.
We've been on about 43, 44 minutes now. And we'll be back next weekend with a different topic, okay? Specific to life, law, and marriage. It's been the Speaker of the House. You want to sign off? What's your tagline and sign off?
I don't know.
Speak it out.
Bye.
Speaker of the House. Bye. All right. Go cook me some dinner.
Oh, we haven't been on lunch.
Oh, we haven't.
Let's get some.
I'm buying you dinner tonight, okay? We're going out of town, okay?
Let's go get
All right.
some.
Peace.